So even when you were younger, going all the way back, what what made you gravitate toward hip hop? What was it about that music, and then you starting to rap when you were younger? What made you gravitate toward it?
Well, you start. I think anybody starts listening to their parents' music. You have no choice. Like you're stuck in the house with them. You don't know
Yeah,
anything else exists. So
yeah,
I grew up listening to Motown and the Beatles, and still love it. That to this day is still my favorite music. I don't
yeah.
think music like that'll ever be made again. It was my cousin Erica who was kind of like too cool for her time at the time, like at the time I think she met Will Smith when he was like the guy, and then she was listening to gangster hip hop, which was funny to me. Like, why are we listening to gangster hip hop? I'm in Bensonhurst, you're in Bay Ridge. You know what I mean? Like, and but then I started listening, like I think it was the scenario in 1992, which was Tribe Called Quest and Leaders of a New School. First time I heard Busta Rhymes rap, I just changed my life. It was like it went from that kind of yeah, I bought a sandwich I bought to something that actually like flowed and had character and personality. And I was like, I want to listen, I want to be part of this. Like, and we used to hop the train in Brooklyn with a little like Panasonic boombox and just all have our parts for the song, and it became something you did with your friends. It was fun, and so my introduction to hip hop was kind of there, like someone playing the scenario, and I'm like, what is this? And I
Yeah.
heard Busta Rhymes come out and go gow row like a dungeon dragon. I was like, this is insane. I wanted like, and so that was kind of my introduction there to hip hop, was right there, and then started listening to Naughty by Nature and Wu-Tang Clan. And we didn't even know what Wu-Tang Clan was. We thought they were like a gang, like the Bloods and the Crips. Like we didn't know. Like we were talking about them, like, yeah, there's a gang in Staten Island called the Wu-Tang Clan. We were so clueless as kids, and then found, so, but yeah, that's where it kind of started. It was definitely Tribe Called Quest in a scenario that changed my whole dynamic. And my cousin Erica just continuously kind of listen to this, listen to that.
So your cousin Erica was like the tastemaker at the beginning. She put you on to a lot of great artists, and she gave you some records and albums that then you listened to and you fell in love with some of them.
Yeah, she kind of was ahead of the curve. Like she had tattoos before anybody had tattoos. She had a piercing between her ears. She was like one of like three people in the borough that had it. Like she was always that, that kind of always kind of a little bit ahead of the trend. Like before, she was the before it was cool person, but definitely not a hipster. You know what I mean? Like she was definitely she was cool. Like she was pop culture. I got a lot of that from her. Like
Yeah.
so.